world. This is Terry Ronzio reporting to you from the Route 119 warpath between Connellsville and Uniontown. And I'm very proud to announce that I'm going to be at 10,000 miles after this great 10-mile march. Yes, it's been a very long journey. Exactly to almost the date. 7 years, my friends. It was this time in August I started 7 years ago, which seems like a million years ago. I could tell you a million stories, my friends. I'd be the perfect guest on talk radio or a talk YouTube channel, but the phone line never rings. I don't care, because like I was telling, I could have had reporters out here to record my final steps of 10,000 miles in 7 years, but it's never been about me. It's always been about freedom. It's always been about our brave soldiers who have fought and died since the beginning of this great country, the United States of America. So a lot of my friends have been telling me, Terry, you got to get the reporters out there. But I am the reporter. Thank God for YouTube, eh? So I recorded it. It's recorded, and I march on. This flag number 20, like I said, every 500 miles that I walk, I turn in for a new flag. So flag number 21 will be flying high next time I walk. And like I've been telling you guys in the videos I'm recording today, and by the way, they're all going to be part 1, part 2, part 3 of 10,000 miles. Because this is about, every once in a while, like I told you guys in the video I uploaded when I walked 9,990 miles, when I was at 9,990 miles, I told you guys, every now and then I can pat myself on the back, and this is one of those times. 10,000 miles. No one in the history of the world can say they walked that far this long. If, like I was telling you guys in one of the earlier videos, it takes me 3.5 hours to walk 10 miles, all right? That's out on the highways and roads. And in the forest, when I'm walking with bear on the Iroquois warpath, it takes me sometimes 4 and 5 hours to walk 10 miles. Of course, it's all fun and stuff, and being in the one place that I truly love, is being in the Pennsylvania wilderness. Well, yeah, so a lot of people don't know this, but when I'm not on film, I'm in prayer. And before I even started recording my walking out here on the highway, it's always been prayer. I'm like always online with God, the Great Spirit, Jesus, whatever you want to call the higher power that you worship. I believe in Jesus. I believe in God. I believe God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. I can relate to the Native Americans, how they called the Great Spirit is basically the Holy Spirit. That's why they actually took on the Christianity like they did, because it made sense. But if you look here, since we're walking in the shadow of Warrior Mountain, which is over that little hill there, it's been cold enough to frost, and fall is hitting these plants very early this year. Like I said, we're in August 20th, and we have Jack Frost visited this little section here, which I'm not going to even try to figure it out, because these days, if you try to figure out what's going on in the world with the weather, it's not natural, because our Luciferian, mad scientific, fascist, Nazi, oligarchy, New World Order fuckers that control the world, control the weather. So if you think it's been your imagination, that it just doesn't seem like the old days when it thunderstorms or when it rains, well, you're right, because it's all fucking man-made shit. They're playing God, my friends. That's why of all the times in the world, we need you to stand up and, like I always tell people, be brave, be strong, stand tall, walk proud, and most of all, talk loud, because the freedom of speech is the most powerful weapon that we have, my friends. So get up, get off your ass, stand and fight this new world order while we still have the freedom of speech, because there's totally, slowly silencing us one by one. We are living in George Orwell's 1984, my friends. Wake up. But before I end this, I'm going to end it with a thought, and I'm going to continue, okay? Like I said, this is supposed to be about my trail of honor. Every 3 miles I walk is to honor a brave soldier lost in this war. The reason why I walk 500 miles with each flag is my goal, my dream, is to give every one of these flags away to a military unit, a soldier, or a veterans group. A military unit or soldier has fought in this war, so that's my goal. But there's many great moments, and I'll continue in part 4. Many great moments that I've had. Like I said, I'd be the perfect talk radio show guest, because of this 7 years. Like I said, times that 3.5 by 10,000 miles, and that's how many hours I put into this freedom project just with this. Then the info war, that's another story. By the way, I'm backing slowly out of the info war, because basically I'm going to be in the info war, but I'm not going to do wildcard videos anymore, because I'm going to talk about the subject that I want to talk about. And since I'll only be walking 1 day a week instead of 2 to 4 times a week, because I'm not going to walk my 3 legs of 500 miles anymore, folks. I think 10,000 miles is long enough to stand proud and just get back into my life. We go jogging, be a football coach again, scoutmaster, baseball coach. I got a life, man. 7 years. I put 7 years of my life into this great freedom project, and 10,000 miles is a lot to brag about, and I'm bragging, my friends. I'm standing tall, and I'll be walking once a week, don't worry, and my videos will be just like talk radio, because I'll have all kinds of notes and all kinds of stuff. It won't be wildcard videos anymore. Of course, you'll see my reruns of all the wildcard videos I have, but when they run out, then you'll be getting live Terry Ronzio from the road once a week, bringing you the miles and reporting to you about the truth. The truth is freedom, my friends. Walk the truth, walk the path of truth, and you will be free from all this fucking bullshit. All these, I will never live another lie that this new world order fascist propaganda fucking machine tells me to live. Talk radio is all part of it. Talk radio, Glenn Beck, Sean Hannity, Rush Limbaugh, and all the left side too. I don't even know who's on the left side. If you're a Republican and if you're a Democrat, you're in the wrong party, man. The real party is American. Those parties are treasonous bastards, because 9/11 was an inside job. Wake up. It's all on my website. Fukushima, inside job. Yes, they control the weather, my friends. Yes, they can control tsunamis. Wake up. It's all a lie. You're living the lie. You believe that the Gulf of Mexico was an accident. The BP oil, no. Yes, that was sabotage too, my friends. It's all on my website. Like I said, my website I call the Ben Franklin Printing Press. So go there, check